everyone. I'm Laura Dormer from the Evidence Base, and today I'm joined by Myla Maloney, who is Chief Growth Officer at Premier Applied Sciences, to discuss what the organisation will be showcasing at the upcoming ISPOR 2026. So Myla, thank you very much for joining me today.
Yeah, so happy to be here. We're really excited about ISPOR.
Premier Applied Sciences will be contributing across multiple formats at ISPOR 2026. That's including a top 5% podium presentation and research posters. What can attendees expect from the research that you're going to be presenting there?
Well, we really want to take the opportunity to showcase real-world data. And luckily for us, we have a wonderful set of real-world data with the Premier Healthcare Database. This is the largest charge master in the country. It represents over 1,400 sites. We have over 300 million unique patients. And we were able to leverage it across, as you said, the posters and the podium presentations, really looking at how it can impact outcomes and measure total cost of care. And we have a variety of topics. We're looking at innovations in oncology, looking at obesity, MRSA, complicated UTIs. It really runs the gamut and demonstrates the breadth that you can get out of data sets like ours.
Another key part of your presence at ISPOR 2026 is an exhibit hall theatre session on the evidence advantage, how life sciences leaders are winning with real-world data. Why was that topic selected, and what will the session be covering?
Real-world data will be said no less than 10,000 times at the conference. But what's important is that you can help the audience members, which is what we're going to do, walk away with real, tangible examples of how real-world data and ultimately real-world evidence can create a clinical and evidence strategy across the product lifecycle. Fortunately for the audience, I'm not going to tackle this alone because that's a big promise. So I'll be joined by leaders at Takeda, Johnson & Johnson, Bayer, and Novo Nordisk, and the five of us together are going to tackle that topic.
Premier is also hosting and participating in several of the networking activities at ISPOR, and that's including a private event and the ISPOR Women in HEOR reception. How do those activities complement your presence at the meeting?
Yeah, so while we are very excited about all of the data and evidence we're going to be sharing, we also did want to make sure that we create forums for true networking and peer-to-peer connections. And so that Women in HEOR reception on Monday night is one we're really excited about. It's going to create that small group setting of leaders with ideas to talk about how they can create an ecosystem together to advance patient outcomes using real-world data. We also want to create a little bit of fun. So we do have the Premier Real-World Evidence Refresher. I don't know everything that's in it, but I hear it will be really good. The other event that you mentioned is our private dinner. So that is titled From Capitol Hill to Clinical Impact. And it's talking about connecting advocacy, tech innovation, and real-world evidence. And we're going to have a panel there, but also a discussion. We do a dinner every year and we make sure the topics are very fresh. We always want to integrate policy because you want to think about how you can use policy as a catalyst for real-world data and innovation. Some people think it can be a hindrance. We know it can be a catalyst. So that dinner is going to be a key event to do that. And we really think by doing these additional events, we're going beyond just sharing information. We're turning it into actionable insights so that we can impact patient outcomes.
Thank you, Myla. Thank you for your time today. Really looking forward to seeing Premier Applied Sciences at ISPOR 2026. And of course, if you're attending, be sure to look out for those sessions and the activities across the meeting. So thank you again, Myla.
Thank you.